wrote. And so in 1 Maccabees chapter 1 verse 10, when this apocryphal book, that used to be with the apocrypha between Malachi and Matthew, when this chapter 1 was written, it said that 137 years since the beginning of the Greek calendar, Antiochus IV Epiphanes rose to power in Syria. Well, that was 175 BC. So obviously it dates everything back to the year 312 BC, when the Jews changed their calendar to start observing the Greek calendar, the Minyan Shterot. In 1517 AD, the Turkish Ottoman Empire conquered the Middle East. And the Jews in Egypt appointed a head rabbi, and this rabbi said, we stop the Greek calendar now. We are under the Ottoman Empire. We're going to go with the Seder Olam Rabbah. That, in other words, we're going to use a Hebrew calendar. So in 1517, the Jews started using their Hebrew calendar, 240 years off from our calendar. They were using a little document called the Minyan Shterot. They had been using the Minyan Shterot. They began using in 1517 a document they called the Seder Olam Rabbah. So let me tell you about it. It was written in the 2nd century following the Bar Kokhba revolt. Remember in AD 132 to 135, those 3 years, the Jews rebelled against the Romans. Hadrian's army came in and fought against Bar Kokhba, meaning son of the star. Well, Bar Kokhba was just a man. He was just a soldier. But Rabbi Akiva ben Joseph, the father of the Mishnah, wanted to put his stamp of approval on the Jewish revolt, and so he named Bar Kokhba the Messiah. He said he was the promised star out of Jacob, Bar Kokhba. Actually, his name was Bar Kosiba. Did not mean son of the star, but they changed his name to Bar Kokhba so that he would be the son of the star out of Jacob. He would be the Messiah. Well, guess what? That Messiah lasted less than 3 years, and he was killed by the Romans when they crushed the rebellion. Hadrian sowed salt into the furrows. He plowed the city of Jerusalem, sowed salt into its furrows, changed the name of Jerusalem to Alia Capitolina, changed the name of Israel to Palestine, and as a slap in the face to the Jews, because Palestine is a derivative of their ancient enemies, the Philistines. And so the change in the calendar. Well, on tomorrow's broadcast, we're going to show you where they made the changes in order to lose 243 years. So don't miss our next program. Now, I want to mention to you that at this time, we look back over 2009, and we have a number of programs. We have done 48 of our broadcasts and put them on CDs, audio, or DVDs, videos. And you can get them by simply picking up your telephone and calling the phone number at the bottom of your screen and order them. And we'd love for you to have a set of all of our broadcasts from this last year, 2009. So order it today, will you? The videos on DVD can be yours for a gift of $100. And the audios on CD can be yours for a gift of $50. And, with 48 half-hour programs on there, $50, what's such a deal? All right, $100, $2 a program for video. That's not bad. So, it's a deal for you. It will help us in buying airtime. And in doing so, and by buying these, you will help us then to pay for airtime in the coming year. And you could also help us catch up for being a little bit behind in our budget at the end of this year. So would you call today and order either the CDs or the DVDs. The CDs for a gift of $50, the DVDs for a gift of $100. And it's in our magazine on the back page, page 47 actually, just on the inside cover. And I want you to know that when you order the videos for $100, you also need to pay shipping and handling, okay? It's not much, but it will help take care of the postage and the packaging and so on. And the $50 for the CDs also, plus shipping and handling. So, order it today, will you? And by the way, you might want to get our January 2010 issue of Prophecy in the News magazine. On the cover, it's a picture of our new television studio, and in it some articles such as, will Psalm 110 be fulfilled in 2010? And then there's an article, a look back at 2009, what does it tell us? And another article, the big freeze, is the big freeze still a possibility? And even better than all of those is a new study that I'm beginning for the next 3.5 years called Eschatology 101. You can learn from page 6 of our magazine for the next 42 issues. You can learn everything I know about prophecy. At least the basics, okay? So, would you call today and get the January issue? And while you're at it, ask about a 2-year subscription or a year subscription to our magazine if you don't presently get it, and get in on our studies in Eschatology 101. We'll see you again tomorrow. I'm J.R. Church. May God bless you. Have a wonderful holiday.